Hey everybody, Dan Prey from Destination Powersports in Punta Gorda, Florida, and today I want to give you a quick rundown on a 2020 Yamaha Waverunner. This is the FX HO in the new green and white color scheme, really cool. And as you can see, we're starting to get a lot of the 2020s in, but this is the first one we've kind of uncrated and taken a good look at. So just a brief rundown on this. So the FX line is the biggest hull design that Yamaha makes currently for their Waverunners, and you can kind of see it next to the VX Cruiser here. This is also a 2020. It's wider, it's longer, it does have the bigger engine also. Most of the VX line, which is this one, run the 1 liter 3-cylinder 1050 engine. It's a great motor, but the FX line runs the 4-cylinder 1800, which is rated right about 180 horsepower versus about 110 horsepower on the 3-cylinder. So obviously a lot more ski here, a lot more power, and the FX line does come in the SVHO package also, which is a supercharged model. But we'll stick on this one for now. We'll kind of go over some of the features here. So really nice seat. This is a 3-seater machine. As you can see here, we got 3 prominent seats: driver, second passenger, third passenger, where a lot of people are probably going to stagger this, leave this middle seat open, and ride 2 up. It's going to be very comfortable for that. Controls up here are adjustable depending on the rider. You do have a tilt knob here, so you can move this forward and backwards. If I had 2 hands, I would do it. You also have on the controls, which is really nice, you have a cruise control, speed control on this side, which is throttle side. Throttles, if you've never been on a ski, right here. Really easy to use. You have a no wake mode, which is really nice. If you're coming into a harbor, you're coming up to dock, or you're coming in to put the ski back on the trailer and take it home, all you have to do, hold this down, and it will automatically set your speed for no wake, and you don't have to, sit here and play with the throttle as you're coming in. It's just a lot easier that way, and you can turn it on and off really easily, just to make your life simple. Cruise control doesn't work like a car exactly. This is going to be one of these things that you're going to set, and then you can set it at whatever speed you want and just grab full throttle, and it'll stay at 30-40 miles an hour, whatever you decide to set it at. Moving around to, let's see if we can see the other side here. Wrong trailer. Anyways, we'll turn this here. Now you got the ride system on all the FXs, and a lot of the model lines that Yamaha comes out with, especially a little bit nicer model lines, are going to have the ride system. Now the ride system, what that is their reverse and braking system. It's phenomenal if you ever get a chance to use it. If you've had a Yamaha Waverunner in the past, then you know what I mean. This thing is the easiest and probably the best reverse on a watercraft that I've ever used. It's phenomenal, really easy. It's basically like having a dual throttle system, where you have your basic go forward on this side, which is going to be like everything else you've ever driven, with a hand throttle, and then you're going to have a reverse and brake on this side. So basically, if you're going along at 20 miles an hour or whatever, you can hit the ride, like a brake. It'll start slowing you down. You hit it again, it'll put you in a neutral state, and then you can go into reverse, and you can start backing up. Now with the braking system on the Yamahas versus the other brands out there, it is going to stop you a lot flatter. So if you're coming in and you hit the brakes, instead of the ski diving into the water in the front end, it comes in very flat. So you're not pitching the front end into the water, and you're not chucking your riders forward near as much as you're going to on some of the other brands out there, especially with the manual reverses, which you're going to see on some of the cheaper models, and some of the other brands like Kawasaki and Sea-Doo are going to run those manual reverses on a lot of their machines. Also on this machine, they have a trim and TDE. So this is going to allow you to adjust the level of your ski as you're riding. So depending on the wake that you're going through, stuff like that. So if you're out in the Gulf, where we are in Florida, because you can get out in the Gulf and the ocean, you can allow your trim to keep the boat a little bit flatter or pitch the nose up or down, depending on how you're riding, to smooth the ride out or just get a little bit better performance out of your ride. Also, the TDE is going to be kind of what we like to refer as like a slow docking mode. So when you're coming in, you can just bump those buttons a little bit and it'll give you a slower incremental jet stream, just to come in a little bit nicer and slower. Just makes life a little easier. Now on these skis also, you have a full color touchscreen display, which I don't have the key fob for this one, so we're not going to power it on right now, but this is all touchscreen. There's a lot of modes on here. There's a lot of really cool stuff to see. Maybe we'll get to that in the next video. Hopefully we can do a kind of a ride video on one of these days, but is really nice, really easy to use, easy to see. It is full color, and like I said, there's a lot of menu options and things going on there to do. So you have a cup holder, and on this side you have a mounting system, which Yamaha uses for all their accessory stuff. So like a GPS or Bluetooth speakers, anything like that. And you can dual mount, so you can use the cup holder over here. You can buy that mount and add it onto this side, so you can run dual speakers, or like a GPS on one side and a speaker on this side, or however you want to set that up. So multiple options. Another really cool thing about the FX line, and I know there's a ton of stuff to talk about, is the amount of storage you get on these. I mean, these are really a weekend cruiser. I mean, you can get out and, so I can get this open here. There we go, wrong hand. So you can put a ton of stuff on the front of these, you know, dry bag some stuff and put them in here. There's a lot of room. I mean, this goes way down in here. If like where we are right now, you could actually get on this ski and hit the marinas all the way down to the Keys, get down to Key West, party overnight, have a great time, have a change of clothes, and ride home the next day and just, you know, enjoy yourself. The nice thing on this too, you got some storage up top, so as long as you're not burying the machine in the water, you got some storage here that'll stay fairly dry. And as you can see, it's fairly insulated. Same with up top. And then there is storage under the rear seat, which there's just a lever right here that pops the seat off, and then you got a dry storage there. So that's going to be for stuff that you really don't want to get wet. This is just a spin off top with a little rubber gasket, so it's really simple, but it's removable too, gives you a ton of storage, and also access to engine bay. Driver's seat comes off, which we're not going to do right this second because I only have one hand to do it with, but same exact thing. There's just a little lever, you pull that off and you get full access to the top of the engine, which is nice because any basic servicing you're going to be doing on these, you can do at home. Makes it really easy. Yeah, you know, if you're fairly handy, you can do all this stuff yourself. It's not too big of a deal, but we are a full service dealer here, so if you need anything for your brand new Yamaha Waverunners or your used ones, you know, we can take care of you there. So that's going to be a brief overview on the FX. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you on the water. Stop in and see us. It's a little bit of an overcast day here, but it's beautiful. It's a little bit cooler out. Be a good day to stop in and take a look at the skis, all the side-by-sides, ATVs and motorcycles that we have in stock. We got a bunch of stuff right now. We'd love to get it in your garage. So give us a call at 941-639-2155. We'd love to talk to you. Visit us online at www.destination-powersports.com and check out our inventory on there. If you got questions, call us. Love to talk to you. And this is Dan from Destination, guys. See you in the next video. Subscribe, share it with your friends, like the video. We appreciate it a lot. There will be more to come as the 2020 start trickling in, and we will hit the next units as we go. Thanks, guys.